Our next presentation is the last before morning tea. Our speaker is the National Health, Safety, Environmental and Quality Manager for McConnell Dowell, New Zealand and Pacific. Here to deliver the 2023 Sustainability Address, please welcome Clint Hill.
Ata Māori e te whānau, and tēnā koe. Thank you for having me. I've got the privilege of actually speaking about sustainability from a contractor's perspective and sort of giving some insights. First question I'd like to ask is what's the first thing you think of when you hear the word sustainability? Stress, anxiety, where do we start? How big's the mountain? How far do we go? That's what I felt like this morning when my flight was delayed. And I think what I'm trying to point out there is that everybody's in the same boat. I think what the big thing here is that we are definitely together in this. So what we're doing in McConnell Dowell is, it starts with our purpose. So our purpose is to provide a better life. And that underpins all of our values. And sustainability links up nicely to that for all of the works that we complete. We're looking at opportunity around digital engineering. We're looking at what new materials that we can sort of employ so that we can reduce our carbon footprint. And that's a big thing that I think we should sort of lean on is there is innovation out there, there is challenge, but there is innovation and opportunity. And that's one of the big parts of what we're trying to discover. As we go through it, we look at our scope 1s, 2s, our embodied carbon. That's probably a massive part of what we're looking at the moment, because I think if you look at our scope 1s and 2s compared to actually our embodied carbon, there's massive differences there. I just want to share a story where we had the opportunity to actually employ one of our initiatives, which was when we were working with Eastland Ports. They ran a ECI process which was competitive. And we got the opportunity to present some innovations. The challenge that we're seeing at the moment across the sector is that some of those innovations or those opportunities can't be employed purely because of the fact that the consent's been done, the design's been committed. You know, we lose that really quickly, that opportunity to get involved. So what I would like to put out to you is ECIs are a way of getting into that space and looking at what we're doing and seeing if there is something that we can reduce. Because the reality is we're going to need infrastructure going forward. Lastly, social broader outcomes is another piece that we have to think about, and it is actually prevalent to all of what we're doing at the moment. What we've got in working in the Pacific and the lessons that we've learned up there, we've been based in American Samoa for 38 years. 90% of our staff up there are American Samoan. And the way it works is the upskill or the education piece is a two-way street. So we're actually learning off and integrating into the areas so that we know what we should be doing, as well as trying to bring some of what the infrastructure benefits that we see. So what I'd like to say to you is just so that there is I know there is a little bit of us being separated at the moment, that we have to be in collaboration together. And the reason for that is, effectively, if I use a sporting analogy, there's no standing on the sidelines in this game. We're all on the same field. We're all on the same team, and we're all going in the same direction. So the last thing I'd like to leave you with is collaboration. Make sure that we're actually getting out and having those conversations with the contractor, with the client, with the consultants, and working together to get the outcomes that we seek. Otherwise, I'd like to have a great conference. Unfortunately, I won't be able to be here for all of it, but it looks like it's going to be exciting. So thank you very much for the time, and we'll catch up with you soon. Cheers.